Hi, I'm Dr. Elliot from ElliotOracle.com, and it's time for part 2 of my monthly TarotScopes for February 2020. And so in part 1, we cover the signs of Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. In part 2, we're going to go over Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. So if you're a Cancer, or you have a lot of Cancer in your chart, this is going to be the message that's for you. And the first card we got is what you've been learning up until this point. The Lovers reversed. Second card is what you're presently going to be learning for the month of February, the Hierophant card. And then finally, what is ahead for you over the month of February? 8 of Wands. Okay, so when we got the Lovers reversed, it's saying that you've been really working on cooperating or being there for other people in relationships. And the Lovers card reversed really indicates a need to reharmonize relationships through communication, but also just being the bigger person. The angel on the Lovers card is now at the foundation of the card, and the angel is a representation for your higher self. And in relationship conflicts or disagreements or even just a tumultuous time in relationships, it's important that you're returning to that higher self and really assessing the situation between you and another from those divine eyes, from that higher perspective. We're also getting that higher perspective theme with the Hierophant card. And the Hierophant is all about soul searching and really seeking answers through either prayer or meditation or just connecting with the sacred, whatever that is for you. In fact, both of these cards are really saying it's so important for Cancer at this time to really get back in touch with their heart and their soul and whatever it is that makes their spirit sing. And the reason for this, I think, is because you're going to need a stable base of operations to work from through this month of February. The thing that's going to be ahead for Cancer is that 8 of Wands. And on this card, you just see these 8 sticks that are flying through the air at breakneck speed. And so this could just be a time where events are speeding up, or a lot of information is coming your way, or that you're just getting sort of information overload. And it's important to feel really centered and calm as this is all going on. When I see the Lovers reversed near that 8 of Wands, it could also just indicate that other people are creating some drama in your life, and that this could get very overwhelming very quickly if you're not grounded in your own sense of your spirit and what you're bringing to the table. That Hierophant card is a leader. You can see that the monks are appearing to him, and he's actually guiding them. And so this could be a time where you're taking some of the chaotic energy of other people and you're helping them redirect that energy into something constructive. Just stay centered this next month, Cancer, and you're going to be okay. The next sign that we're going to go over is the astrological sign of a Leo. So if you're a Leo or you have a lot of Leo in your chart, this is going to be the message for you. The first card is what you've been learning, the Sun. Next card is what you're presently working on for the month of February, King of Pentacles. And the next card is the future lessons that you're going to be learning over the month, 10 of Cups. So Leo, these are all very positive cards. And whenever we see the Sun, it's sort of the sense that the Sun is returning again. And it can indicate that this is going to be a time where positive energy has been coming your way in the past from magical assistance. You see that Sun baby who is optimistic because he's riding his horse. And horses represent magical assistance. They represent help that has come your way. And also they represent good news that's being heralded. Whenever we see the Sun, it just indicates positive energy is behind you. And this is really going to be fuel for what you're manifesting and what you're creating over the month of February. The second card for Leo is the King of Pentacles. And he's patiently cultivating his estate here. His robes are covered with grapes, which are notoriously fickle to cultivate. They take forever to get the sweetest grapes. And the King of Pentacles is just taking his time. He's just cultivating it slowly. This is also a card of financial stability and security. And when we see the Sun right next to the King of Pentacles, it tells you not to worry about financial concerns because things are really turning out for the better. And it might be affecting your home because our future card is the 10 of Cups, which all has to do with the house, the family, the home, and also gratitude and connecting with people around you. I don't know what else to say about this for Leo, except that these 3 cards are extremely positive. And this could be a time of really injecting joy into your home environment again, and also into your projects with that King of Pentacles. This could be where the tide really turns, and it just feels like the light is returning as well. Stay optimistic, accept help when it's offered, especially with that horse there. But just realize that this is a really good month for you to invest in your home or to change the energy in the house, especially with that 10 of Cups there. So that is the message for Leo. And then finally for this video, we're going to go into the astrological sign of Virgo. So if you're a Virgo or you have a lot of Virgo in your chart, this is going to be the message for you. First card is what Virgo's been learning or growing through, the Death card. Second card is what they are going to be currently learning going through this next month of February, the Star. And then finally, it is the card of what's going to be ahead over the month of February for Virgo, the Hangman. So first things first, all major arcana cards. This is a really transformative month for Virgo, and February is going to be seeing a time where they're really letting go of the past. The Death card is saying that there's been a lot of closure happening here. There's a lot of doors you're closing. There's a lot of completion happening here. And it's saying that it's time to move forward and not look back. Whenever we see the Death card, it's really saying that you really have to let that old plan of your life go or die in order for the new life that you're waiting to live to really start taking root and really start taking place. Also on that Death card, although it is a little scary because it shows a death happening, it also shows that sun rising over the horizon. And this is indicating new hope is also coming your way. And the hope is also symbolized by that Star card, which is the second card for Virgo. And where it's best to place your focus on, Virgo, for the month of February is on replenishing yourself through your higher wisdom. The woman on the Star card, she's taking water from that universal pool, and she's pouring some of it on the dry earth next to her, symbolizing that she's using some of that universal energy to nurture herself. There's also that ibis bird that's in the tree way in the background, which symbolizes wisdom and transcendence. And whenever we see the Star, they're really telling you to take a break and get some perspective at this time. The Star card also shows the woman, however, pouring some of that water back into the universal pool. So what she's taken away, she's also returning some of that. And what this is indicating is that you may have been borrowing from the universe some of your own energy, and then you've been using it to, deal with change and letting things go and really replenish yourself. But you may be called on to be of service somehow this next month of February and to pour some of that water back to somehow benefit the collective. And that symbol and theme is also prevalent with that Hangman card, which is always a card of sacrifice. Sometimes the Hangman represents undergoing a period of temporary discomfort in order for a larger goal. In the case of the Hangman, he's given up and sacrificed the use of his legs for a moment to hang there and hang upside down and get a new perspective. All the energy is pooling to his head and it's starting to glow. And so again, we're getting this symbol of wisdom. I think that after a tumultuous time of change and transformation for Virgo, it's now time for them to take a time out, to stop moving so fast and so hard, and to really look at things from a different perspective and to let your wisdom guide the way. All three major arcana cards can really indicate some major inner transformation that is happening at this time for Virgo. So that is the end of video 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please see me at ElliotOracle.com for a reading. Otherwise, I will see you again next month, and I hope you all have a safe and happy February. Okay, take care.